6-4 with the Rangers. Tommy Hunter, 5-1, 1.84 ERA over his last 7 starts. Joe Mauer says, yeah, what's your point? Solo shot for Mauer is 23rd. He was 3 for 5. He's got a 14-game hit streak, and he's hitting .380. Bottom first, bases loaded. Francisco Liriano facing Marlon Byrd, and he hit him. Ian Kinsler scores to tie it at 1. Bottom second, now Rangers up 3-2, bases loaded for Byrd once again. This time he'll drive in 2. Liriano gave up 7 runs and 7 hits in 2 innings. Bottom third, 28-year-old Kevin Richardson making his major league debut. Check this out, Linda. It's cool.
I got it.
He fouls off a pitch, and the ball goes into the stands and lands right in front of his family.
Oh.
His dad almost caught the ball. Dad wouldn't catch this one. One of Richardson's 2 hits in his debut. His family was digging it. Top 6 now. Twins down 7-3, bases loaded. Darren O'Day pitching now facing Nick Punto. That'll drive in 2. Twins trail 7-5. They got 3 in the inning. Neftali Feliz comes in for the Rangers facing Denard Span. Feliz will handle that. The Rangers get out of the jam, and they go on to win at 8-5. Hunter wins his 3rd straight start. Liriano, hard to figure out what happened to him. He was released earlier this season by the Yankees. Top third, no score. Bases loaded for Alex Rodriguez. A little chopper. 1-2-3 double play. Tom Cole out of the jam. 5 innings work, no runs in his first start since last May. A.J. Burnett pitching on the 10th anniversary of his major league debut. That means nothing to Raji Davis.
Nothing.
Nick Swisher dives but can't make the play. Davis with a 1-out double. Next batter is Kurt Suzuki. Base hit. Here comes Davis and the A's with a 1-0 lead. Later in the inning, men on second and third. Burnett stops his delivery. That's a balk. Joe Girardi comes out and like, dude, are you okay? He was okay, stayed in the game. A's take a 2-0 lead. Mark Ellis with a double to right center. Scott Hairston coming around. A's take a 3-0 lead. They got all those runs in the 4th. That was all they would need. Top 6, Craig Breslow on the mound for the A's. Rodriguez with a pop-up in foul ground behind first. Bobby Crosby trying to make top plays. Top 8, same score, 2 on and 2 out. Brad Ziegler facing Jorge Posada. Ziegler escapes the jam. A's shut out the Yankees and win at 3-0. The Yankees held without a home run in this game for the first time in 15 games. It's the A's and the White Sox lost. Bullpen an issue once again for the White Sox. Mark Burley trying to avoid becoming the first pitcher to go winless in 5 starts after throwing a perfect game. Both teams getting it done with 2 outs. That's Yuniesky Betancourt, 2-run home run to left off Burley. Top of the second with 2 outs. Betancourt's 4th of the season. Bottom 7, White Sox up 5-4 with 2 outs. A.J. Przinsky with a 2-run shot of Brian Bannister. Przinsky's 13th. White Sox up 7-4. And this is where the bullpen became a problem again. Off Scott Linebrink, this is Mike Jacobs with a 3-run shot, his 16th. And just like that, the game is tied at 7. Bottom 8, same score. White Sox with 2 out and a runner on second. Scott Passetti. How many times will he deliver for the White Sox in the clutch? He did it again. Josh Anderson bobbles the ball. Alex Rio scores easily. And the White Sox go on to win at 8-7. But Burley still can't get any love. Another no decision for him. So winless in 5 starts after the perfect game. Cubs have 4 with the Dodgers starting Thursday, but they have the Padres before that. They had Ted Lilly back from the disabled list. He got them to a 1-0 lead in the 9th, but that's where the fun began. Chase Headley up. Jake Fox can't handle that. David Eckstein able to score all the way from first. And Headley in with a double, and Kevin Gregg blows it. His 6th blown save of the season for the Cubs. Lou Piniella, oh, here he comes. Nobody's warming up in the bullpen, though. Piniella never reaches the mound and returns to the dugout without making a pitching change.
Huh.
So Kevin Kuzminoff is the next batter. Gregg intentionally walks him. The next batter is Kyle Blanks. I'd like a Lou Piniella cutaway right about here, but not going to get one. 3-1 walk-off home run for Gregg, and it's time to bounce in San Diego. Blank's 7th home run of the year. Padres win at 4-1. Bullpen blows it.
Leading their respective divisions by 5 games. That's Charlie Hager making the debut for the Dodgers' 2nd career start. That's Brendan Ryan, the ground ball right field for a call. Are you kidding me? What a play. You need to see this again. It's a top play nominee. You watching, Stan?
I'm watching.
That was a great play by Furcal. Top 4, 1-0 Dodgers. I'll tell you what's great. This guy, the machine, Albert Pujols in the box, and Pujols deep and gone. That's home run number 39. Yes, he leads the majors in that department. Retied at 1. You can look at that as long as you want. Top 7, 2-1 L.A. Rick Ankiel up with a man on. Ankiel. All right, he's no Pujols, but he's darn good. That's deep and gone. Number 9 for Ankiel. St. Louis grabs the lead, 3-2. Great game so far. Bottom 7, Chris Carpenter, speaking of outstanding, against James Loney. Carpenter, all he did, 8 Ks in 8 innings, inning over. Bottom 8, 3-2 cards. Juan Pierre representing the tying run at second. Carpenter strikes out for Call. Next batter, Orlando Hudson. The O-Dog just looking. Casey Blake now. What makes this interesting? Well, I'll tell you. Casey Blake is batting .545 with a homer, 2 RBI in his career against Ryan Franklin. Bottom 9, 3-2 cards. Blake facing Franklin, and Blake gets under it. It is deep, but is it deep? No, it's caught. Cardinals win their 5th straight. The Dodgers, get this, they are just 14-17 since the All-Star break. What's up with that? Yeah. Well, listen, I'm not shocked. All right, this is not shocking either. It's top plays, Dan. I'll do it. Brendan Ryan. Rafael Furcal. Yoga really paying off for Rafael. What a play. Dodgers would lose those 3-2. Should LA be concerned?
Number 9, Little League World Series, Staten Island taking on Bernardsville, New Jersey. Pop-up. Eddie Palvini of New Jersey. Give me that.
Nice.
Over the shoulder.
Snow cone.
Great play by that young man.
Number 8, Brewers Pirates. Ryan Domit on the ground. Prince Fielder stepping on first. The acrobatic throw to second, where Alcides Escobar makes a nice tag on Garrett Jones for the double play. More from this game later with good reason.
Number 7, Twins and Rangers. Andrew Jones at the plate. It's not about him.
It isn't?
It's about Joe Creedy and Brendan Harris.
Wow.
Creedy makes a great stop. Throw wasn't the greatest, but Harris makes the catch.
Nice. Number 6, Royals White Sox, Alex Rios. Yuniesky Betancourt. The nifty flip to Willie Bloomquist to start the double play. You need another look just in case you looked away to dip your chip. Royals would lose this thing 8-7.
Number 5, Cubs and Padres. If you're from Chicago,
yeah,
turn it down. 2 outs for Kyle Blanks. And Blanks has just logged on to walkoff.com. Padres beat the Cubs 4-1 on Blanks' home run.
Number 4, Giants, Panthers, ESPN Monday Night Football, Eli Manning. He'll be doing this a lot, handing off to, among others, Ahmad Bradshaw, bowling over Chris Gamble on the way to the end zone. The underrated Ahmad Bradshaw will back up Brandon Jacobs nicely for this running game.
Number 3, Pirates hosting the Brewers. Casey McGee with a line drive. Andrew McCutchen had the 3-homer game earlier this season, also doing it in center field. One of the few bright spots for Pittsburgh.
Here's a bright spot. Giants-Panthers, last play.
Oh, Campbell had it knocked out of his hands into the hands of Tommy Hill. Tommy Hill, a hero to many.
What a finish! Oh, Monday Night Football, my birthday.
Tommy Hill, rookie out of Colorado State, wins it for the G-Men.
Number 1, back to the Little League World Series. Staten Island's Anthony Scotti from his knee. That's a big league play. On his knees, but not surrendering. And he's number 1 on SportsCenter's top plays.
Before in August, entering the day, Ortiz. That'll work opposite way. Off of the rookie, Ricky Romero. Kevin Youkilis, he's back, and Jason Bay would score. Ortiz 2 for 3. More on him in a bit. Victor Martinez catching Josh Beckett for the first time this season. That didn't go so well. Bottom 3, Jays down 4-1, but Travis Snyder took advantage. That's deep enough for his 4th home run of the year. Take another look. The key to a good relationship is communication, and Martinez sets up in, Beckett goes outside. Top 4, same score, Ortiz in the box. David Ortiz, that'll work. 18th home run of the year. His 3rd of 3 RBIs in this one. Could Ortiz be heating up? Bottom 6, Jays down 2, man on second, Rod Barajas, he's been lifting. His 11th home run of the year. Beckett, ouch, babe. 7 earned runs, 9 hits, and 5 1/3. Tie game at 7. Alex Gonzalez at bat in the 8th. Same score, 2 on. Gonzalez the bunt to Casey Jansen. Uh-oh. Throws it away. David Ortiz comes in to score. Sox now lead 8-7. Jonathan Papelbon trying to hold the Jays in the 8th inning. Jays down 10-9. Bags full for Adam Lind. Lind gets under it. Is it deep enough? Jason Bay lines this one up, makes the catch at the track. Bay also hit his 26th homer in this game. Papelbon trying to preserve the 10-9 Sox lead now in the bottom of the 9th. Facing Barajas with 2 on, 2 out. And Kevin Youkilis back from suspension, makes the nice catch. Sox hang on. For Bay, by the way, 6 homer in 10 games. For Papelbon, his 29 save in 32 chances.
Rays trying to stay in the wild card hunt. Tampa Bay 4 back in the wild card hunt in St. Pete, taking on the Orioles. What do you think of Joe Madden's hair there?
He looks like Buddy Holly. I know he's trying to look like Johnny Cash or something.
B.J. Upton, he hasn't been looking good. 154 batting average in his last 15 games, but the bottom of the fourth he delivers. Upton had singled earlier, and with his triple, he now has a quest for the cycle going. Bottom 6, 2 outs, Rays up 4-2. Upton with a home run off Jason Birkin. Rays up 5-2, Upton's 8th home run of the year. Rays up 5-4 at bottom of the 8th. Upton looking to become the first player in Rays history to hit for the cycle, but a fly out to right doesn't help you with the cycle. Upton comes up short, 3 for 4 with 2 RBI. If you call 3 for 4 with 2 RBI coming up short, but the Rays win. That's the important thing. They take it. Rookie Trevor Bell making his second career start, Linda, and this is significant because Trevor Bell's grandfather, Bob Bell, portrayed Bozo the Clown on WGN from 1960 to 1984. Lie to me and tell me you knew that.
I knew that.
No, you did.
I lied.
Bottom first, Angels up 1-0. Runner on first. Bell's pitch gets away from Mike Napoli as Rubel Cabrera tries to advance the second on the plate, but he's thrown out by Napoli. You know there's been more than 200 Bozos in history?
Who didn't know that?
Yeah. Top second, Sean Figures with a little chopper. Andy Marte misplays it. He's a Bozo. Napoli scores from second. Marte's error makes it 2-0 Angels.
Nice music.
Just on that play. Yeah, we broke up the clown music.
Yeah.
We've been waiting to use that, and this is a good opportunity.
Perfect time.
Travis Hafner strikes out there, and then Luis Valbuena tries to check his swing and pops it up. Bell makes the catch. 5 1/3, 9 hits, 3 earned runs.
Was that a circus
2
catch?
Ks. Oh, very nice.
Thank you.
Bottom 7, Indians down 5-4, bases loaded for Hafner, and Kyle Jepsen gets him to ground into the 4-6-3 double play to win the inning. Angels win at 5-4, and that's good. Cardinals had won 9 of 10 to close within 2.5 games of the Dodgers for the best record in the NL. You see Manny Ramirez, he had been struggling. Bottom 5, though, his base hit will bring Andre Ethier home. The Dodgers up 3-0. 2 batters later, James Loney, base hit. And here comes Ramirez, and the Dodgers up 4-0. But wait, there's more. Later in the inning, Orlando Hudson at the plate.
You mean the O-Dog?
The O-Dog, and the rally would continue. The O-Dog, a menace at the plate. Casey Blake comes home. Dodgers up 5-0, and when you're sickly, a 5-0 lead is better than Theraflu. Top 6, Cardinals trailing 5-2, 1 out, 1 on. Chad Billingsley gets Albert Pujols to hit into the 5-4-3 double play. Billingsley, 6 innings of work, 2 earned runs. Pujols 0 for 4, Matt Holliday 0 for 4. Not good for St. Louis. Bottom 7, Dodgers up 5-3, 1 on for Russell Martin. That's going to be trouble. James Loney gets the wave to come all the way home from first. Play at the plate. Not in time. The Dodgers win at 7-3. They pound out 14 hits, even without Kemp, and the Cardinals' 5-game win streak is all over now. Chad Billingsley gets the job done on the mound at Petco Park. Adrian Gonzalez leading off bottom of the 5th. That's off Ryan Dempster. Solo shot. Gonzalez is 33rd on the season. It's 4-3 Padres. Bottom of the 8th, Sam scored man on first, no outs. Kyle blanks off Angel Guzman. Now check this out.
Yeah.
Hits the top of the wall and then rolls away from Kosuke Fukudome. He just got a bad bounce there. Will Venable comes around to score. Blank's chugging around third, and he's in for the inside the park home run. And he went head first, even though he didn't have to.
He didn't have to.
Makes it look good.
Yeah.
8th home run for Blanks. And look at that.
And we're seeing it again.
Yeah, Fukudome up, barking up the wrong tree there. It was K9 day, the umpire, before Texas took on the Twins. Ian Kinsler going deep. That's off Carl Pavano, 26th of the year for Kinsler. His 3rd in 4 games since he came back from the DL. Rangers up 5-0, but it's not over. Bottom 6 tied at 5. Michael Young with a chopper. Fielded by Philip Humber. Now, third baseman Joe Creedy charged the ball, so third base is left open. So Humber flips it to third base, but not to the third baseman. Omar Vizquel scores, and the Rangers up 6-5. Top 7, same score. Joe Mauer has been on a tear. Mauer, like a boss, off Jason Jennings, his 2nd of the game, 25th of the year. Mauer 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBI, 15-game hit streak. The average up to 383. Delman Young tacking on a couple more. Young 7th of the year. The Twins win it 9-6. Mauer hitting .524 with 10 multi-hit games in his 15-game hit. Here's Aubrey Huff making his debut for the Tigers. Huff playing for the division-leading team in August for the first time in his 10-season Major League Baseball career. He said, I've been in last place basically my whole career, so this is an exciting time for me. I'm looking forward to it. Top first, runners on first and second with 2 out. Huff with an opportunity to contribute. He grounds it to Russell Brandon, who flips it to Felix Hernandez to win the inning. Huff 1 for 4 in his Tiger debut, so he didn't do much. Felix Hernandez won his last 5 starts against Detroit. Gets Clete Thomas to strike out looking. Next batter's Brandon Inge. Hernandez, 7 innings of work, 5 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 9. Bottom 8, Tigers down 3-2, bases loaded, and Miguel Cabrera. Up the middle off Mark Lowe. Here comes Ramon Santiago. Here comes Placido Polanco. Tigers score 4 in the 8th. They go on to win it 5-3. Cabrera, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. White Sox needed to win over the Royals, try to keep pace. Detroit came in 2 games up in the American League Central. Freddie Garcia making his first start of the season for the White Sox. Billy Butler with a base hit. Willie Bloomquist comes around to score. Game tied at 4. Garcia allowed 5 earned runs in 4 1/3 innings. Used him for a start while they wait for Jake Peavy to get ready. Bottom 5, White Sox down 5-4. Runners at the corners and no outs. Alexi Ramirez with a fly ball. Carlos Quinn tags from third. Bloomquist comes up throwing and nails Quinn at the plate. Royals keep that 5-4 lead. Bottom 9, White Sox down 5-4. Joaquin Soria to Jermaine Dye, and he stumbles to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Hobbles around, but manages to stay in the game. Later in the at-bat, it's Dye hobbling his way back to the dugout. So 1 out in the inning. Now 2 outs. A.J. Przinsky over to third. That's not going to hurt a bit. Soria grinds out the 6th trip. They had Tim Lincecum navigating on Tuesday. First appearance at the Great American Ballpark. Andy Roddick was in the house. Bottom 2nd, Reds up 1-0. Red starter Homer Bailey facing Lincecum. Ball called fair. Vladimir Ballantyne and Ryan Hannigan score. 3-0 Reds. Bruce Bochy having some words with first base umpire Marvin Hudson, and Bochy gets an early shower. Let's take another look at this. Ball is inside the line. Lincecum agreed with his manager. Why wouldn't he? Top 6, Giants down 5-3. Homer Bailey facing Ryan Garco. Bases loaded at 2 outs. Garco will drive in 2 in the game tied at 5. Lincecum, like, dude, I'm off the hook for the loss now. 6 innings of work, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts for him. They went to extras in the 10th. Ryan Garco facing Francisco Cordero, and that's a problem. Garco will drive in 2 with double, and the Giants go on to win at 8-5. No decision for Lincecum. Again, 5 earned runs in 6 innings for him.
What about the NL wildcard leading Rockies in the nation's capital? Ubaldo Jimenez 4-0 with a 2.53 ERA since the break. Jimenez facing Craig Stammen, who rips it. He's the pitcher, driving in Alberto Gonzalez. Stammen will slide into second with a double. We're tied at 1. Top 4, Nats up 2-1. Brad Hopp in the box for the Rockies. Hopp, the slow roller. Ryan Zimmerman, always worth the price of admission. Barehanded, that's a top play nominee. Top 8, tie game. Carlos Gonzalez moved up to lead off in the batting order, and he just defies the wind off of Sean Burnett. That's gone. Gonzalez now hitting 282. He was batting 188 like early July. 5 homers in his last 7 games. Houston Street against Zimmerman. Carlos Gonzalez makes the catch. Rockies win this 4-3. Jimenez 5-0 in his last 7 starts.
Atlanta's Derek Lowe, 5-0 in his last 7 starts. He had the ball against the Mets Tuesday night. Atlanta 3 games back in the wild card hunt. Braves up 4-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Angel Pagan. Lowe can't make the play. Pagan reaches on an infield hit. Luis Castillo with a base hit. Next batter is Gary Sheffield. That'll be good for a 2-run double. The Mets cut the lead to 4-2. Remember, they got so many injuries. They don't have so many of their regulars. David Wright, the latest, got to go out on the DL. Jeff Francoeur was there, though. That's good for a double. Sheffield scores. Mets down 4-3. Next batter, Fernando Tatis. Here comes Francoeur. Game tied at 4. After a single by Omar Santos, it's Anderson Hernandez. Tatis scores. Mets up 5-4. 7th hit of the inning. Oliver Perez rips a single. Bases loaded, and it's Castillo. Lowe gives up 8 earned runs in the inning, the most he's ever given up in a single inning. Mets roll 9-4.
Marlins 2 games out of the wild card entering the day, and in Houston, 10-plus hits in 13 straight games for the Marlins. Longest streak by an NL team since the New York Giants. Dan Uggla, opposite way, gone off of the rookie Bud Norris. Uggla's 22nd. We're tied at 2. Let's go to the 6th. 1 out, same score. Jorge Cantu. Yeah, that's gone too. Off of Norris, Cantu's 13th. Marlins are up 3-2. This team can hit. Bags full, still 1 out later in this inning. Jeremy Hermida. It's not always about the long ball, is it? Find some space. That's a single. John Baker would score. Marlins up 4-2. It's 5-2. 2 out in the 8th when Hermida. All right. It's about the long ball most of the time. How about Hermida? His 12th Marlins win, and it was also their 10th hit of the day, extending that streak.
Well, let's talk SportsCenter's top 10 plays. At number 10, the debut of Shaq versus on ABC. Shaq going head-to-head with Ben Roethlisberger in a quarterback competition, and Shaq was calling his own plays.
All the receivers run over there. I'm acting like I'm going to throw over there. Just don't move over here. As soon as I look at you, take off, it's going to be in the corner.
Then again, if Shaq calls a play, would you try to overrule him?
Not me.
Looks off the safety, and then touchdown for Shaq.
This ain't gonna be no easy win. This ain't gonna be no easy win.
All right, so next possession for Roethlisberger. Picked off by Shaq, who, of course, is 8'9", so that helps. But he never ran that hard down court for the Suns. The play wouldn't officially count, but it gave Roethlisberger a good laugh.
Number 9, after being ranked number 1 in the world, women's 400-meter dash for 4 years without winning a major. Sanya Richards blew away the competition, and then you go, girl, with that Dallas boogie.
Number 8, Mariners and Tigers, Placido Polanco. It's not about him. It's about Josh Wilson. In time, Tigers beat the Mariners 5-3.
How about the Yankees in Oakland? No more Garcia Parra. To CeCe Sabathia, good reaction. He could be an NHL goaltender, CeCe. You know, he's big,
Yeah.
and he's got good reflexes.
You know, you have to protect your head there. And then at number 6, Jimmy Rollins rips one back to John Garland. Sometimes you have to protect your head, Linda. Other times you have to protect the other important parts of your body.
If you say so. It was almost an Adrian Beltre moment.
Yeah, John Garland making sure the man area is okay.
We gotcha. Royals White Sox, number 5, Jermaine Dye. Mark Teagan, the stop and firing the rocket to get the out to first.
Number 4, Rockies and Nationals. Brad Hawk, little slow roller. Ryan Zimmerman, he's becoming a fixture on top plays.
And why not?
Rocks beat the Nats 4-3.
Number 3, we're talking Euro Cup. We're tied at 1 until Miguel Veloso goes top shelf hockey term to give. This is impressive. To give Sporting Lisbon the lead. The game would end in a 2-2 draw.
Number 2, Orioles and Rays. Ben Zobrist, not about him. It's about Nick Markakis, down and dirty to make the grab. Actually, AstroTurf, so you don't get dirty, but you know what I'm saying.
Number 1, Ronnie Cedeno off of Manny Parra. Mike Cameron, over-the-shoulder beauty. Take another look. And Parra is pumped up over Cameron, but the Brewers lost to the Pirates.